Today I have 3 exercises to bring more awareness to your pelvic floor. So the first one begins just like this, in an easy seated position. First finger and thumb touch, hands on your knees. Begin breathing in and out through your nose. As you breathe, inhale from the base of your spine to the crown of your head. And exhale back down. One more time, solidifying this direction in your awareness. Inhale up and exhale down. So for this next part, option to close your eyes or simply gaze down. Bring awareness into your legs and your feet, and then find where your sit bones touch the mat. In your mind's eye, you're going to draw a triangle, the top point being at your pubic bone, and the bottom 2 points being at your sit bones where you touch the mat. Close your eyes. Picture that triangle at the base of your spine or at your pelvic floor. On an inhale, you're going to move that triangle up towards your ribs. And on an exhale, you're going to drop it back down, pressing it into the mat. I like to picture the color red when I do this. Inhale, gently lift. And exhale, let the triangle shape fall back down. So you can continue like this, breathing in and out through your nose. And picturing all the muscles of your pelvic floor. Your psoas, your supporting muscles in your low spine. And we're going to add in a hold. So on your next inhale, lift the triangle up. Hold for 3, 2, 1, and then exhale. Let the triangle gently relax down. We'll simply do this 2 more times. You can increase the holds as you gain momentum in this exercise. You can hold for 5 or 10. Inhaling up, lift and hold. And then exhale back down. Last time, inhale the triangle up, hold. And exhale, relax it back down. Okay, so for the next exercise, we'll take this one, lying flat on your back, pressing your palms and your feet into the mat. Press your low back into the mat, tip your pelvis up. And then anteriorly tip your pelvis, arch through your low back. Do that a few times and then find neutral position right in the middle. Coming back to the visualization of our triangle, inhale directionally, lifting up, and exhale, relaxing back down. Gently press your knees towards each other. Press your heels down into the mat, and then firm the outside of your hips or your femur bone back into the mat and outward just slightly. So you have a neutral position, knees right in front of your hips. You're going to inhale, lift. Picturing the triangle coming up towards your ribs, and exhale, relax. So moving just from the pelvic floor, we're going to inhale, lift and hold, and then gently roll or peel your spine off the mat until you come to a straight line. And then roll back down, exhaling. So we'll do that 2 more times. Lift at the pelvic floor. Picture the triangle moving up towards your ribs. Inhale. When you get to the top, hold. Exhale, press your feet into the mat as you roll back down. 3rd time we'll add on. So inhale, originating the movement from your pelvic floor. Lift up, hold. Stay lifted, exhale. And now you don't have to be super arched here. You can just have more of a straight line from your shoulders to your knees. So you're going to press in with your left foot. Inhale, hold the lift in your pelvic floor, and then gently lift your right leg off the mat. Good. Hug your knees towards each other just a little bit, and then firm your outer hips, rotating them outward and back. Drop your foot back down, exhale. Other side. Inhale, lift your pelvic floor, hold, and then gently lift your left leg up, trying to find neutral with your hips. Knees in front of your hips. Exhale, lower back down. Good. Inhale up one more time. And exhale, release the pelvic floor and your hips roll down, rest. Our third exercise we're going to do from a squat position. Once again, knees directly in front of your hips, pressing down through your big toes, and then gently firming your hips outward and back. So a little rotation, but your knees stay in front of your hips. You can bring your hands into prayer onto your shoulders. We're going to lower down a few inches. Press through your hamstrings as if your heels were coming backwards to kick your butt. They won't actually move, but you're going to engage there. Lift at your pelvic floor. Inhale. And exhale. One more time. Inhale, lift your pelvic floor. Triangle moves up towards your ribs. And exhale, relax. Next one. Inhale, lift at your pelvic floor. Gently shift the weight into your left leg. Maintain connection between your inner thighs. Lift your right foot off. And exhale, put it down. Inhale, lift at the pelvic floor. Draw the energy from the base of your spine to the crown of your head. Lift your left leg, hold. And drop it back down. Nice work. So we're going to come to standing, and we're going to do the same thing with the press in your hips. So from a standing position, you're going to press your big toes down into the mat, hug your feet towards each other, lift your pelvic floor. Good. So if you have an anterior tip of the pelvis, this should bring it back in a little bit. Draw your inner thighs towards each other. And then the last piece, we kind of engage our piriformis to draw your hips externally rotating and back. So that puts in the last piece of the puzzle. Good. Breathe in and out through your nose. Go through it once again in your mind's eye. Press down with your big toes. Draw your inner thighs towards each other. Lift your pelvic floor. The triangle moves up. Hold. And then gently firm your hips backwards and outwards. That should drop your pelvis into complete neutral, stabilized position. Inhale through your nose. And exhale through your nose, release. One more time with about a 6 or 7 second hold this time. So inhale, drop your pelvic floor, engage your legs, press through your hips, hold. And exhale, release. So you can repeat this up to 10 or 15 times, increasing the time of your hold and making sure that the exhale and the release of effort matches the effort that you put into the pelvic floor holds. Subscribe here, comment below to other exercises you want to see, and remember to go to my website, crystalzenyoga.com, and subscribe if you want to have early access to freebies and information about the courses I'm going to release in detail on the pelvic floor, spine, hips, tools, and cueing for yoga instructors. Namaste.